Do you know yesterday is the live broadcast for the TAMASHII Features 2021 for S.H.Figuarts? Well, there are tons of things that's being reviewed and it's very interesting. Let's check it out. Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81 and welcome to another toy news. Yes, TAMASHII Nations have broadcast a live video whereby it is very interesting. They feature out lots of interesting upcoming figures for S.H.Figuarts. Wow, there's tons of things to talk about. So let's begin by talking about the Kamen Rider that we can see right here. So this is the 50th anniversary Kamen Rider that you can see that it actually released this Kamen Rider before, because I do have it, and the only difference that I can spot on is the green color parts of the armor is a little bit more shiny as compared to mine, but otherwise I do think that it looks quite similar to what I already have, which I will show it to you guys right now. Next, I will talk about the Emperor Kiva, okay, which is someone that I'm not really familiar with, but I do know that it looks pretty cool, and this is not the first one they made. There's quite a number of forms they have made for Kiva. This is the Emperor version of it, and it looks very shiny in the gold, and it just looks pretty good with the capes and the golds going on. Wow, pretty cool as well. Next is something that I've been waiting for a long time after the Kamen Rider Black has been announced, which is the Shadow Moon. Okay, this is my favorite villains of so far from the Kamen Rider line. Maybe this is the only Kamen Rider line that I have watched. Yeah, just look at the shiny parts of it and it looks very nice. Wow, it's so good that this is coming true for me now. Yeah, I can look at the shiny parts of it. Oh, the entire thing just looks very nice. I would say even nicer than the actual prop that they used to wear in the movie. This is like a full blown away one. Wow. Of course, the next picture is what makes me more excited about is the fight with the Kamen Rider Black. Wow, just look at it, it's so beautiful. And of course, the next picture we can see is what it actually features. Okay, they actually take a close-up looks on the armor, and yeah, he will come with 3 swords. Yeah, his iconic swords, very nice. This Shadow Moon will be due to release in October this year, and it costs around 7,500 yen. Next, we'll talk about Ultraman Leo that we can see here. Yeah, this is also another character which I'm not that familiar with because I think he's not one of the Ultraman brothers. Okay, then this looks pretty funny with having the nunchucks together like Bruce Lee. Yep, and there's a few more pictures which looks pretty good for those of you who are interested in him. This Ultraman Leo is scheduled to be released in November this year, and he costs around 5,800 yen. What is an Ultraman without the monster? Okay, of course we'll talk about Godzilla. Okay, so this is the Godzilla Ultima, they call it that way. Yeah, because I think it's a rather different one. You can look at it, it looks pretty humongous. Wow, just look at all the details on his back. It just looks very good, and he has a pretty long tail. My goodness, look at the length of this thing. Yup, and he has a pretty big mouth too. I'm not sure whether there's a separate head sculpt for it, but it does looks, wow, you can really open up a big mouth there. He just comes with 2 little small things there that you can see. It's like a robot or something. And next, let's move on to the Marvel line, and we can see Shang-Chi. Okay, I think some of you are actually waiting for him after seeing the Marvel Legends. So he looks okay, but I do agree with some of you that says that it doesn't really look like the actor at all. Yeah, I do think that this looks like someone else. Yeah, like maybe his stunt double or something. And here's the back view of the figure and some kung fu fighting pose. Yeah, looks pretty good, and I think he does have a pretty good joint because this is a fighting figure. Yeah, you can see that he can do some pretty awesome pose, and he just comes with his signature stick. And this Shang-Chi will be scheduled to release in September this year, and he costs around 6,500 yen. Coming up next are 2 figures which I've been waiting for. I could barely hold my excitement. Is Hawkeye. Okay, wow, he just looks very good with the shades on. Very nice one. Wow, just look at his back. I like the the pouch that you can put all his arrow on. Yeah, it's a very cool one.
You think you can hold him off? Captain, it'd be my genuine pleasure.
And there's a very good archery pose that we can see right over there. And I know a lot of you guys want to see what he looks like without his shades, and there you have it. Okay, and this just looks like he's having a black lipstick around his lips. Yeah, but I think it's just, you know, he's slightly opening his mouth if I'm not wrong. And then we have a better look of his face. This seems like there's two interchangeable face, because this one looks like a little bit different as compared to the previous one. And we can see some good pose here as well. He can bend down pretty good. And of course, the next one I'm talking about is none other than the Black Widow. Okay, yep. This Black Widow, I believe they are using a new face sculpt if I'm not wrong, because she just looks a little bit more realistic look. And from here we can see she has some pretty good articulations over there. And of course she just comes with gun, and she does have a very nice booty. She also comes with one of the weapons from the... I kind of forgot what those monsters called. And of course, the last picture is the great picture of her with Hawkeye. Yep, this is the two figures that we have been waiting for to complete the Avengers Assemble team, which is made of 6 that you can see right now. Whew, this is a great pictures. Unfortunately, I was told that this Hawkeye and Black Widow is again a Tamashii web exclusive, and they are both scheduled to be released in October this year, and they both cost 7,700 yen, which is not that cheap. And the next two figures are also being teased in the video, which is also very exciting because it's long overdue, which is the Visions. Okay, as you can see, these screenshots are taken from the video. Yeah, it just looks pretty good. So you can see, wow, somehow the face looks a little bit like plastic. I do think it looks like the actor in some way, but somehow the shiny part does make it look a little bit more plastic. And of course, when I say two, you already know which are the second one, which is the White Visions. Okay, that's looking very nice there. Basically, I think it's the same figure, except for there's a blast on his forehead that we can actually interchange. I believe this is part of the accessories. And I failed to mention, both of them do have a very nice clothed cape. Yep, this time I think they did a great job about the cape. And the last thing that I would like to share about is something new in the S.H.Figuarts market, or I'm not even sure whether this is actually from the S.H.Figuarts or an entirely new line. They call it the Tech On Avengers. And the very first one they are coming out with, of course, is the Iron Man, okay, that you can see right now. So let's take a better look at the Iron Man that you can see right now. It just looks very cool, and somehow it just reminds me of the latest animations Ultraman as combined with the Iron Man, and this is the hybrid one. Yeah, and this is a very good superhero landing pose that we can see, and even the blast effects are looking much better now. And you can see he's having a very huge jetpack, something like a rocket launcher or something. Wow, this looks very nice, I must say, even though I'm not that interested in this line because this is an entirely new line, guys. So if you want to collect this one, be prepared for more. Oh, I also failed to mention that this just looks a lot like the Sentinel Toys figures. And as you know, this is a new line, and the Tamashii Nation are not going to stop there. You can see from this picture, there is another Captain America that is being made, although they have not announced it yet. And there's a grayed out pictures for someone with claws. And I know that you already can guess who the one with claws is. Yes, it is the Wolverine that you can see in these pictures. There are about 9 of them here. We have Iron Man, Captain America, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Wolverine, Red Skull, Loki, and Venom. Yes, I'm quite interested to see how they are going to do Loki as well as Venom, because these two villains are somehow my favorite. Okay, so that's all for the announcement. It's a very exciting one, I must say, that because there are, you know, out of all of them, there are 5 of it that actually caught my attention and I want to buy. So let me know that if you can guess which of the 5 that caught my attention down in the comment sections below. So I do hope you find this informative and entertaining. Do give me a thumbs up if you do. And like always, I hope you will check out my playlist that I'll put over here. And also do browse around my channel for more interesting toy news such as this one. And I will see you guys again in my next video. As always, take good care of yourself and thank you for watching. Bye.